So, welcome back. Let's talk Star Wars. We're going to be talking Star Wars Lego, Star Wars General, everything on Disney Plus, Mandalorian, you name it. We're just going to have a good old talk about some, topics that I'm really into, obviously. Starting off, if you like this sort of layout, desk here and Lego sets and stuff behind me, a couple of posters, then let us know down in the comments if I should do this for every YouTube video now. Obviously apart from vlogs, but this is, I really like how this looks at the moment. It'd be cool to get some more sets in the background, but yeah, awesome. So I've got my Mac open at the moment because I just wanted to go through just a couple of, being on Instagram, I've seen so many different comments and posts about Mandalorian, prices of Lego, etc. And I'm going to tell you what I think about it all. And obviously down in the comments, I'd love if everyone just started to, tell me their opinion, because, that brings up really cool conversations about Star Wars, Lego, Disney Plus, movies, series, etc. So don't hold back on the comments. I love to hear everyone's opinion. Because if you're going to sit and watch me talk about my opinion on all these things, then it'd be cool, for me to hear you as well. Over on my Instagram account, I do put a lot of polls out, and especially on TikTok as well, where people, I think on the latest video I've got is like 600 different comments on there, and it's so cool to read through everyone's comments and their opinions. But let's start off with the hot topic at the moment, Mandalorian season 3. I've watched every single scrap of Star Wars TV shows, movies. I'm 27 and I think I've been into Star Wars since I started walking. Honestly, it's taken over my life, of tattoos, leg sleeve, this collection. So I've watched absolutely everything, and there is something about Mandalorian that I just can't get to grips with. Season 1, Season 2 obviously was so different to everything else that we've ever seen before in that period of time. Obviously we're so used to the big blockbuster movies, and Revenge of the Sith in the cinema was just insane. Like seeing all the Venators and Anakin Obi-Wan flying General Grievous' ship, and it was just phenomenal. And then Mandalorian comes along, and I get what they're doing, but here are my top 3 problems with Mandalorian and / Boba Fett. I think there isn't enough story. It's going to sound so stupid. There's not enough proper storyline behind Mandalorian being a character. For instance, let's say they brought out a General Grievous series and it showed his origin and backstory. I would hands down sit and watch that, because we've grew up with this General Grievous come in with Revenge of the Sith, dies way too soon in my opinion. He should have been in Attack of the Clones at the end, just for a bit more screen time. But seeing his origin compared to Mandalorian and Grogu, who, what does he do really? It's not it doesn't grip you. As I love the concept of it, and especially season 3, all the Mandalorians together, wicked. But 1 and 2 was about Mandalorian, and I think that they think that it wasn't working as much as they wanted it to. So then you go into season 3, take Mandalorian, take Din Djarin out of it, and Grogu, it's the exact same series. Season 3, take them 2 out of it, it's the exact same. And I think that's the problem. I think they've brought in so many, Revenge of the Sith, so much going on, but Anakin and Obi-Wan, which it's about, from start to finish, it starts with them, it finishes with them, and it's, they're adding all these little extra bits through the movie and stuff, and you're still gripped with them characters. Mandalorian season 3, add all these other characters in, and I'm sat there going, this isn't about Din Djarin anymore, this is about Bo-Katan. When this comes out, the last episode of Mandalorian, people may have not have watched it, so I'm not going to give any spoilers, but that is the best episode, bar there was a little bit at the start, didn't need. There was a little bit in the middle with this boat, I'm not going to say any more, not needed. The end of it, amazing, like absolutely amazing. I will say one thing about Mandalorian, the costume design is absolutely on point. The world building is on point to an extent where they're adding silly characters in, like what's his name now, Jack Black. But what's the point? What's the point in adding? George Lucas has never wanted to bring big named characters into Star Wars because it takes the magicalness away from it, because you're now focused on the actor, not the character. The character was crap, and so was the other character, but you just don't need to bring these names in. I think they brought these names in to keep everyone like talking, keep everyone occupied, because it started to go really downhill. And then all of a sudden they bring out the episode 7, I think it was, this Wednesday. Spot on, absolutely spot on. So I feel like there's just a hell of a lot of content coming out, and I feel like they need to nail it before they release more content. This Ahsoka show looks absolutely incredible. Like, I can't wait for it. The Sith in it, the characters, Ahsoka herself, like it looks fantastic, but I'm so scared to watch it because they're gonna give us this trailer, they're gonna give us this loved character, they're gonna give us this is the trailer, this is how amazing it's gonna be, and I'm scared, like Mandalorian, it's gonna be really slow, and the best bits we saw in the trailer are the best bits in the whole series. You know, and I don't think it should be like that. When everyone saw Attack of the Clones in the cinema, and then Revenge of the Sith got trailered, everyone goes to watch that because it's just jam-packed with so much. Whereas what they're bringing out now, I feel it's slowly getting a bit like, you know, what else can we do? What else can we do? Just, you know, instead of making stuff up, like you've got the origin of Star Wars here, so then use that instead of just bringing little bits of stuff that's not really needed, like characters that no one cares about. You know, and I think particular, you know, that they have lost the spark with Grogu in this season when he jumps into IG-88 and starts moving around as IG-88. Like, what's the point? One, that makes the beloved IG-88 look silly. Like, it just makes him look, you know, he was this super cool droid, and now he's some stick thing that Grogu controls. No, don't need it. As for the Book of Boba Fett, you've got this mysterious Boba Fett character in the original movies. They're not doing it how they should from the films. I know it's like years in time. This is Boba Fett we're speaking about. This is the beloved character that we've all, you know, grew up on. Mandalorian season 3. What's he done, really? He's done nothing. You give Bo-Katan the Darksaber bunch, yeah, I'm not good enough to have this. There you go, mate. Like, what's the point in you being a Mandalorian then if you don't, you know, Darksaber, you know, wield the Darksaber, rule Mandalore? No, it's not happening at the moment. It's really a shame, but you know, I'm not gonna be negative too much over it because I love Star Wars. I will always love Star Wars no matter what they do with it. I used to be a Marvel fan until the last 2 years when they were just, here's She-Hulk, here's, you know, all this crap, nonsense that you just, I think with disneyplus is they're a moneymaker, big company. They brought on Star Wars, Marvel, etc. They want the money coming in, so they're pumping out films, series, but they're not actually making them worthy of watching. Like, it's like they're dropping like bits of, you know, bits of crumbs for everyone to nibble on, but nothing else. Whereas bring out Revenge of the Sith, bring out Return of the Jedi, bring out Phantom Menace. They're giving us the whole cake, and at the moment we're just getting a couple of crumbs, unfortunately. That's my opinion anyway. Let me know down in the comments what you think about that. Secondly, we are going to talk about Lego. Lots of it. So much Lego in this room. Everyone's buying Lego. It's so hot right now. Until we start to dive into the, you know, what we've actually got coming out at the moment. I will be putting pictures up while I go through this, but i.e. new X-Wing UCS, one of my favourite ever ships, one of anyone's ever favourite, iconic, £200 for a UCS. Okay, people can afford that, but why would you want to buy it when there's, I believe, 2 or 3 UCS X-Wings that look better than this? They're a play scale. I've got 4 different X-Wings down here. They're better than the UCS one. What's the point in bringing it out? What you know, they could be doing so much more. We've got was it Attack of the Clones? No, the Clone Wars anniversary. I know they're bringing the Venator out and the gunship and the speeder with some awesome looking clones, but again, clones, helmet holes, not needed. You go buy a custom minifigure for £1, £2-3, don't have the holes in. Why aren't a multi-billion-pound company doing it? You know, only the best is good enough. Give us the best then. Give us that. Give us what we want and give us... You should be proud of what you're releasing. I.e. the May 4th promo, Death Star. What? How big is it? Like this big? Who wants that? You can't. I wouldn't even be able to see it on my desk. And they're saying spend. I think it was like 140 to 170, 140 pound, $170, and they're going. Here's this little poxy round Death Star that looks crap. Like, give us more. Just give us something else. You're a multi-billion-pound company. Everything you sell, everything you give out, you should be wanting every single person that collects that theme of Lego to be buying it, to be wanting it, to be talking about it, going, I need this. The queue at the Lego store for the May the 1st to the 7th should be massive. I'm going to the Lego store. It's probably going to be the 2nd or the 3rd before everything runs out, and you know, queues on the May the 4th will just be mental. I'm going to, you know, probably go Monday or Tuesday. I want to be sat in a queue for 2 hours, like extremely excited to go get, you know, these sets. But I won't be. I'll go do a bit of shopping in Primark. I'll go to Zara. I'll go to Greggs. I'll walk by the Lego shop when it's not busy. I'll walk in, grab a couple of sets, walk out. I'm excited about the brick heads. Fantastic. Anything else? I'm not. Yeah, I've got the prices up here. The Star Destroyer, £59. You know, that and the brick heads, £100. It's £100. You don't get a lot like from spending that £100. Whereas you go to a convention, Lego convention, £100 gets you. You know, I got Millennium Falcon, Rebel dropship and figures and an ATST for 110. Like, they're just not giving us that excitement anymore. Emperor's Throne Room diorama looks absolutely fantastic. £90? No chance. Mandalorian N1 Starfighter, £12.99 now. Just don't give us Grogu. Everyone has got Grogu. Everyone's got about 3 or 4, 5 Grogus because of how many Mandalorian sets have come out. Don't give us the Grogu. Make it a bit cheaper. You look at the Republic fighter tank, £40, right? $39.99. 2 droids, Mace Windu, 3 clone troopers, and a tank. Then we look at the Spider tank with Mandalorian. Yet again, another Grogu. Bo-Katan, $46.99. Like, what's going on? Pirate snub fighter, 2 pirates, okay, 2 minifigs, 30 quid, exact same printed face, not thought about, not cared about. Yeah, it's not looking good. It's not looking good. Obi-Wan Kenobi's Jedi Starfighter, exclusive minifig. Obi-Wan Astronaut Droid, 29 quid. I'll go get it. It's an exclusive figure. But where is the exclusive figures in the new sets? Because I'm telling you now, that Bo-Katan gets another, will be in another set. Mandalorian will be in another set. The Pirate Snubfighter probably be in another set. It's just not, you know, it's just not gripping anyone's attention lately, I think. The only thing that they've done this year that I've gone out and bought is the TIE Bomber, because it was just a fantastic price for a fantastic set. It, you know, spot on. What else did I get this year? New. I got all the brickheads. I thought I'd collect all the brickheads from now on. I've got the Tusken Raider, Mandalorian, Grogu, Obi-Wan, Darth Vader and Ahsoka. So, you know, I got them. I got the little Boba Fett microfighter, and that is it. I should want to go out and spend so much money that I don't have on Lego, but it's not my bank saying no. It's Lego. It's Lego being like, we're not going to give you good enough stuff, so we don't want your money. Look, my opinion again, there's so many kids, other Mandalorian enthusiasts out there that are going to go out and buy these sets day one. But I know from coming from like quite a big community on my Instagram page and TikTok that I keep seeing it. Like, you know, I'm going to mention Life Bricks, M&R Productions. What are they happy about this year? And I'll tell you what they're happy about. We've got the Venator. Like, finally, give us, you know, we've got the Venator, happy days. I won't be getting it because I haven't got a UCS version of anything yet, and if I did, it would be the Star Destroyer over the Venator. So one day I will get the Venator when it's, you know, sold out and it's like $1,000 or something. I'll be stupid like that. The Republic gunship, sick, happy days, like perfect. And the speed, not the speed bike, the swamp bike. Again, that's something that looks fantastic. You've got to wait until near the end of the year to go out and spend your, you know, money that you're excited to buy Lego for. You got to wait that long because they're just, you know, why don't you just give us a bit of a both? I know we got the Captain Rex, Commander Cody helmets, but again, like, I haven't, you know, I haven't like really liked the Clone Wars so much, like the cartoon series, but I remember Commander Cody as Phase 2, so just give us Phase 2. I think everyone would have preferred a Phase 2 Cody and a Phase 2 Rex together. Maybe in the future they'll swap it, so then, you know, get more money out of you, but, you know, just give us what we want, really. I think that's it for the Lego side. Probably going to speak a little bit about, you know, my backstory into Star Wars, how I started collecting. Rants over. This is more of a personal, you know, this is how I got into Star Wars. So I got into Star Wars, yeah, since I was walking. I used to go to Toys R Us with my mum. She'd get me the little figures, which are now worth so much money, and they're at my mum's in the garage somewhere, probably collected dust and God knows what. So yeah, I'm gonna have to get them off her one day. But yeah, the memories of walking into Toys R Us and, you know, 10, 20 quid pocket money, whatever, you know, your parents, family could have afforded to give you. It was amazing because you'd walk out with like a couple of figures, you'd play with them in the car, you'd play with them at home, and then I'd go sit home, watch all the movies again. And yeah, it was absolutely amazing being a kid growing up loving watching Star Wars and everything. Yeah, everything to do with Star Wars. I never did collect Lego as a kid because one, it just didn't really appeal to me, and secondly, I probably looking back at it, I don't think I could have afforded, you know, getting the things that I wanted, so I chose the little, you know, action figures instead, collecting them. So I then obviously grew out of the figures, and then I ended up, well, I've always loved Star Wars, like watched the movies and stuff. Started, like, you know, I'm covered in tattoos, got a couple of tattoos of Star Wars, and then one day I was like, I'm just going to get a whole leg sleeve of yeah, of the Star Wars. I'll show you because it's quite funny. But yeah, so I can't be doing that much. But yeah, got the Grievous, Darth Vader, all the clone troopers, Boba Fett, etc. Down my leg, which is quite cool. And then when my little one was born 2 years ago, I was gifted this Boba Fett helmet for a present, you know, like a well done. Here's the present for having a kid, basically. And as soon as I built this, I was like, Lego is awesome. Star Wars is awesome. Lego's awesome. Put them together, and then yeah, my bank account has not been happy with me since. The collection that I've got from so I started actually collecting last summer, probably like July, August time, and my God, I've spent some serious money on this collection. There is a YouTube video down below where you can see, like, you know, I used to have a collection upstairs. Now I, you know, made a whole room out of it to fit my collection in it. There's a video to show you what I've got, etc. I'm not going to go through it all now, but yeah, so I started heavily collecting. I went to my first convention last October, I think it was, and I bought the Boba Fett slave one, sealed, 100 quid. Honestly, that was the most money I'd ever spent on, like, Lego. So that will always hold, you know, such a good memory in my mind. Buying that, I was holding it for the whole convention, just like, you know, a little tear in my eye going, oh my God, I've got this, like, this is mine. And then since then I've bought Star Destroyer, 8080, the Shuttle, Millennium Falcon. My missus got me the 80TE for Christmas, which is such a cool set. So, you know, I've got quite a few ships that are worth £100+ I keep all the boxes and that. So yeah, it's taken over my life a little bit. I now do YouTube. I now do little TikToks of my collection and memes and whatnot. And I photograph the figures in like a cool actiony way. Do set reviews on Instagram. And yeah, now I'm here talking to you, debating, is Lego ripping us off or, you know, what? But yeah, it's a crazy one, but it's such a cool community to be in. Like, there's so many cool people out there that I've met, and the convention that I'm going to in May, I'm actually meeting a couple of people there as well from Instagram that I've you know, just started talking to about Lego, and there you go, I start meeting them, and it's pretty cool. And yeah, that is it, I think. I need some water. My throat is killing me from talking so much. So yeah, please comment in the comments section your thoughts on this video, your thoughts on my thoughts, your opinions, because you know, I want to hear everyone's opinion. I want to, you know, get the ball rolling, start chatting, etc. about everything. I love it when everyone, you know, shares opinions and stuff. And if I don't see you at the Lego store in Birmingham within that week, buying a couple new sets, probably see you at a convention. If I don't see you at a convention, I will see you on YouTube videos. Thanks again for watching.